What's up, Pisces? Let's see what your next major blessing is. Sun, Moon, Rising, Venus, Pisces placement. I was getting something about in Scorpio season, you're going to have a breakthrough, or during Scorpio season. But, what is that, like another month and a half or so? So yeah, it feels like what I'm getting here is that you're going to be having some sort of breakthrough come, Scorpio season, okay? All right, what else? All right, your next major blessings, you got the Five of Wands. You got the Three of Pentacles. You got the Nine of Swords. You got the Devil. And you got the Lovers, the Queen of Pentacles, and the Eight of Cups. Some of you guys are going to be trading love in for money. It feels like if you're, for those of you that are currently like in relationships where you feel like it's not going anywhere, or you just don't feel like this is your person, it just feels like you guys are going to be removing yourself from that situation, and you're going to be focusing on your stability here. I'm seeing greater finances is what I'm getting. Also too, you could be either in a loving relationship, or you could be like going into one with a Taurus, Virgo, Capricorn here. But it feels like you and this person, it's like once you and this person come together, it feels like you guys, yeah, with the Ace of Wands here, the coming of between you and a possible earth sign here, not only does it bring more love, but it brings more money, it brings more stability here, okay? So it's like there's something here about you guys not just having to rely on your own finances, but it feels like this person's going to be like stepping up. Or if you are in a relationship with somebody, it feels like they're going to be getting a raise. So that's like more money that you guys are going to be able to build off of. And I do see here that you guys could be expanding as well in your relationships. So it feels like whatever it is that you're, like if you're single right now, I see you eventually getting into a relationship here with somebody that's going to bring you more stability. Those of you that are not in so loving relationships, it feels like you're on your way out to just focus on like new ideas and just branching out on your own financially here, okay? Also too, if any of you are worried about like if you leave a situation, if whether or not you're gonna have money, honestly, like you get like this blessing that comes in where you're fine, you're financially, I'm hearing financially free, but that could mean so many different things. But it just feels like maybe you were wrapped up in this idea that, you know, the reason that you have what you have is because it's a combination of finances. But Spirit's saying like that's not the case at all. If anything, like you guys are stable on your own. Okay, so this is just confirmation of that. Five of Wands, there's something here about competition, beating out the competition. This is your next major blessing, okay? I'm feeling like by any means necessary. It feels like if you guys are in competition with anybody, if there's any like drama or anything like that, it feels like you guys are going to be like evading it somehow, some way, okay? And I feel like it's because if you guys are focusing right now on ventures or just focusing on your future and your stability, it's like the people around you could be going in circles with each other and you're just kind of doing your own thing. I don't really see you guys involving yourselves in whatever this is. And if there is some sort of like competition here where like you're up like against other people for a job, or a house or something like that, it looks like you get it, okay? So that's your like next major life blessing, is just the opportunity to outbeat the competition, okay? And I hear it's because you outwork them. All right, you have the Three of Pentacles here. You have new friendships, new collaborations here, new networking as well. You could be networking just in general and like meeting new people like that. So just new connections in general. I feel like there's like a level of determination here to make things work between you and like whoever this is. This does feel work related. So this is like if you guys work with people that are nothing but drama, it's like you come in and you're just like, listen, we need to find a middle ground because I'm tired of all this. And so like there's something here about you guys taking control of a situation, especially at work. If there's drama within your friend group, you guys are pretty good about staying out of it, but it's like there's something here where you guys need to stand your ground and say like what truly bothers you, or what truly, you know, like your truth, I guess you can say. And I feel like that's your next blessing in that regard, where it's like your friends, I feel like your friends already respect you and they love you and they, you know, they have all of that, but it just feels like they haven't seen this side of you and maybe they need to, okay? So I do see that. If you guys are currently involved in some sort of drama, I see you guys, again, you're like walking away from it, or it just like finds its way like somewhere else, okay? With the Nine of Swords here, the end of sleepless nights, worrying, anxiety. I feel like this is tied to your stability here. Okay, it feels like the more people that you attract into your life, because of maybe a level of healing that you're doing, or maybe there's just something here about you guys just elevating yourselves. I feel like you meet people that are on an elevated level here. This isn't you just like being friends just to be friends with people. And I feel like you guys are at ease because you know that like the people that are in your life, these people have your back, okay? So I feel like moving forward, if you were like stressed out about a support system, if you're stressed out because you didn't have a support system, it feels like that's exactly what you have here. It feels like you've got real friends. You've got, you know, whatever family has stuck around. It just feels like you have real people that are around you that want to take care of you, that want to help you. And that's just because you're the type of person that helps them. Okay, so it just feels like you're getting more support than usual. And so this helps you out in a lot of ways because, again, like I mentioned earlier, the more that you're elevating in your life, the more people that you're going to be meeting that are on a higher, like maybe a tax bracket I'm hearing, or just on a higher tier, right? And so it's like those people come in to help you because you're more than willing to help them, okay? The devil here could be dealing with the Capricorn. I see you guys getting over like bad habits. I see you guys not drinking as much. Maybe you quit smoking or vaping. But there is something here about kicking your habits as a next major life blessing. It feels like you guys could have been like held down by something or tied to an idea, but it just feels like moving forward, that's not the case for you guys. It's like magically overnight, like if you want to stop doing something that you've been doing for quite some time, it's like you can do it, and it feels like the momentum and the energy is here for you to do that, okay? So this is like one of those opportunities where it's like, let's say for a while you're like, okay, I want to quit smoking. I'm hearing like spirits trying to tell you like, do it now because it's actually going to be easier for you. You're actually going to be able to kick the habit. But if you wait and you keep making excuses, like to stop smoking is the example, then you're not going to be as successful later on as you will be right now, okay? So it just feels like whatever bad habits you guys have, I see you guys getting an opportunity to kind of get rid of them like overnight. And so it just feels like there's no like quitting cold turkey or like walking away from a person. It's like if you do it now, it's gonna hurt less and you're gonna see the results a lot quicker. Maybe you won't have cravings. There's just something here where like you're divinely protected when it comes to this, okay? Because you guys are supposed to be elevating your timeline right now, or at least your vibration at this point in time. I am seeing that for Pisces for whatever reason. It feels like you guys are genuinely on this path where you are being called to elevate your mindset, your lifestyle, your vibration, okay? So just keep that in mind. Try to stay as positive as possible. Stay away from the drama. I feel like Spirit's going to help you out with that by like navigating it in a different direction. And again, just stay focused on the things that you want because right now is the time to manifest. And even though the Magician card isn't there, it just feels like you guys are being given this gift and it's not very often that it comes. So that's what I have for you, Pisces. Hopefully this helps and resonates. Catch you on the next one.